Professional football's finest moment is at hand. It's the World's Championship between the Los Angeles Rams and the Cleveland Browns. The vanguard of a record 87,695 spectators files into the famed Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles. Los Angeles takes the field the underdog. The Rams rolled up an 8-3-1 record to capture the Western Conference crown, and only once were they defeated at the Coliseum. Veteran referee Ronald Gibbs, wearing the jacket, and his striped-shirted assistants will officiate this thriller for Miller. The Cleveland Browns, the defending world champions, are competing in their 6th consecutive title game. This is the 3rd time the Browns have faced the Rams for the crown, and the two teams have split in championship play. Cleveland coach Paul Brown wearing the hat kids good-naturedly with the Rams boss Sid Gilman. Gilman must come up with a capable replacement for his star fullback, Hank Younger, who is out of action with a neck injury. Deacon Dan Towler, number 32, is Gilman's choice to fill this gap in his backfield. Leon McLaughlin will anchor the rugged Los Angeles line, while Les Richter will handle the place-kicking chores. Number 11 is Norman Van Brocklin, quarterback, punter, and passer par excellence. This will be the final appearance of Crazy Legs Hirsch, a football legend. Tom Fears will pair it end with Hirsch to give the Rams 2 top-notch receivers. Rough-running rookie Ronnie Waller was voted the outstanding back on the Los Angeles squad. Rugged Andy Robustelli, an all-pro end, promises trouble for Cleveland on defense. Number 57 is Don Paul, one of the finest linebackers in football. Willard Sherman, league-leading pass interceptor, hopes to perform his specialty today. Center Frank Gatsky, one of the original Cleveland Browns, is a tough 10-year veteran. George Ratterman gives Cleveland good insurance at the all-important quarterback position. Cleveland punter Horace Gillum boots the ball a country mile. By far, the man on whom the Browns' hopes are pinned is number 14, Otto Graham. Graham, one of football's all-time great quarterbacks, came out of retirement to lead the Browns to the title. This definitely is Otto's final appearance, and it's destined to become a memorable one. In winning its 6th consecutive Eastern Conference crown, Cleveland was tied once, beaten twice, and victorious 9 times. Referee Ronald Gibbs calls the captains together. For Cleveland, it's number 70, Don Colo. For Los Angeles, it's Don Paul, Norm Van Brocklin, and Tom Fears. The Rams win the flip and elect to receive. Excitement mounts, and the famous Marine Corps color guard holds the spotlight. This is it, the climax of the greatest season in the history of professional football, the World Championship, and Miller High Life brings it to you. Lou Groza kicks off for Cleveland. Waiting for the ball 7 yards deep in the end zone is the Rams' best breakaway back, Ronnie Waller. Waller races right up the middle before the kicker, Lou Groza, spills him on the Los Angeles 20-yard line. On the game's first play from scrimmage, the Rams take to the air. A long pass by Norm Van Brocklin sails over the head of Elroy Hirsch and falls incomplete. The Rams fail on 2 more passes, and on 4th down, Van Brocklin punts to the Browns. Don Paul bobbles the ball, recovers, and is snowed under by a herd of Rams on the Cleveland 31-yard line. Mighty Mo comes back for more. This time, Modulewski snares a pass from Otto Graham, and the Browns are on the Los Angeles 48. It's Modulewski again, carving a 6-yard gash in the Ram defense. Once more, Cleveland calls on Ed Modulewski, who bowls for a first down on the Rams 38. For the 5th straight time, Modulewski is the key man as he grabs Graham's short toss for a 3-yard gain. The Browns rest Mighty Mo and send Fred Curly Morrison burrowing to the Los Angeles 29. It's 4th and 1 for Cleveland as the magic eye of the Miller slow-motion camera captures the action. Graham tries to take Los Angeles by surprise with a pass into the end zone. Ed Hughes leaps in front of Ray Renfro to intercept the pass. It's a touchback. The Cleveland threat is washed away, and the Rams take over. Van Brocklin passes into the right flat to Skeets Quinlan, and the Rams have a first down on their own 35. It's Deacon Dan doing the damage here as he hammers out a fast 15-yard advance. Ram fans hoot and holler as Ron Waller takes a pitch out and pounds around right end for a first down on the Cleveland 37. The Rams are really rolling now. Van Brocklin's spot pass is grabbed by Elroy Hirsch, and the play net's 9 yards. The all-revealing slow-motion camera sees Norm Van Brocklin's pass bounce off the fingertips of Skeet Quinlan and into the anxious arms of Cleveland's Kenny Kahns. Kahns returns to his own 24 as the Browns put an abrupt halt to the Rams' goalward surge. There's no score in the game as Cleveland begins another drive with Curly Morrison hitting the line for 5 yards. Otto Graham shows signs of warming up as he pitches a perfect strike to Danny Lavelli. The play covers 32 yards, and the Browns are in Los Angeles territory for the second time. Ed Modulewski taps out a 4-yard gain through the middle. Otto Graham goes airborne, but Otto's effort just misses when Don Paul leaps into the picture to bat down the pass. Cleveland facing a 3rd and 10 situation. The Browns give the ball to Curly Morrison, who tears off a 6-yard advance, but it's far short of a first down. With 4th and 4, Coach Paul Brown calls on the talent and toe of Lou Groza. Groza booms the ball over the crossbar, and Cleveland has a 3-0 lead in the World's Championship. The Browns line up for the kickoff, and Groza sends the ball flying to Woodley Lewis on the Los Angeles 1. Lewis runs it back 26 yards before Carlton Massey makes the stop with a shoot-top tackle. Despite pressure aplenty by the Browns, Van Brocklin completes a 16-yard toss to Tom Fears on the Rams' 46. But that's the end of the line for Los Angeles as Cleveland forces Van Brocklin to punt. Don Paul feels the kick, but he gets nowhere. The Rams plow Paul under on the 8-yard line, where the first period ends with the Cleveland Browns leading the Los Angeles Rams 3-0. Cleveland's Paul Brown talks with his defensive platoon as the Browns try to drive out of danger. Fred Morrison cracks the line for 5 yards. A 3rd down pitch-out play. Graham to Morrison is stopped 1 yard shy of a first down, and Cleveland will have to kick. The Browns line up in punt formation with Horace Gillum standing in the end zone. Gillum gets the kick away. Ronnie Waller calls for and makes a fair catch on the Los Angeles 48-yard line, where the Rams will put the ball in play. The Rams invade Cleveland territory as Norm Van Brocklin connects with Skeets Quinlan for 12 yards. There goes Van Brocklin back to throw another. Dan Towler pulls in the pass, and the Rams reach the Cleveland 32. The highlight slow-motion camera highlights the most spectacular defensive play of the day. Van Brocklin's pass is deflected and intercepted by Cleveland's Don Paul. Paul tucks the ball under his arm, and he's going all the way. Van Brocklin takes up the chase, but Don Paul wins this race with speed to spare. Thus, a potential Los Angeles threat boomerangs into a Cleveland score on a breathtaking play. Automatic Lou Groza adds the extra point with ease, and Cleveland enjoys a 10-0 lead over the Western Conference champions, the Los Angeles Rams. Lou Groza makes ready to kick off again for Cleveland. The toe meets the ball and sends it off and winging to the Rams' 2-yard line, where Woodley Lewis gathers it in. Lewis cuts to the near sideline, but Horace Gillum nails him with a necktie tackle on the Los Angeles 30. On an inside handoff, Ronnie Waller darts over his right tackle for a gain of 3 yards. Norm Van Brocklin, the Flying Dutchman, shows how he earned his nickname as he deposits a long, long toss into the arms of Fleet Skeet Quinlan, and the play goes all the way. Quinlan bounces into the end zone for a sensational 67-yard strike, and the Rams are back in the ball game. A tremendous play by Van Brocklin and number 21, Skeets Quinlan. Les Richter kicks the conversion, and the Rams cut the count to Cleveland 10, Los Angeles 7. On the kickoff, it's Les Richter booting the ball into the end zone to Bob Smith. Smith runs into a mountain of muscle and is stopped cold on the Cleveland 16. Otto Graham surveys the situation, then steps to the firing line. Graham shoots a bullseye to Ray Renfro, who is driven out of bounds on the Browns' 32. Only in slow motion are we able to see the fine defensive work of the Rams' Larry Morris on this play. Graham tries to hit Renfro again, but Morris throws the Cleveland machine in the reverse with a timely interception and a 22-yard return, which places Los Angeles in scoring position on the Browns' 28-yard line. Ram coach Sid Gilman is on his feet as Van Brocklin feeds a pitch out to Ronnie Waller, who is pushed out of bounds by Big Lenny Ford on the Cleveland 14. Two offside penalties cost the Rams 10 yards, and Van Brocklin tries to make up the difference with a pass, but Van's toss is a total loss as Ken Cons intercepts in the end zone for an automatic touchback, and the Los Angeles threat comes to an end. Cleveland with the ball now. Otto Graham spins before passing to Curly Morrison, who completes his 7-yard play. The Rams dig in, and on 4th and 2, Cleveland drops Horace Gillum in deep punt formation. Gillum barely gets the boot away, but the ball takes a good bounce and rolls all the way to the Los Angeles 10 for a 52-yard kick that puts the Rams in a hole. Van Brocklin starts to dig Los Angeles out with a pass to Ronnie Waller that goes for 11 yards. Van Brocklin on a letter-perfect pass throws to Skeets Quinlan right between two Brown defenders as the Rams move out to their own 34. The Los Angeles aerial onslaught continues with Van Brocklin teaming up with Ron Waller for a first down on the Ram 46. The Flying Dutchman is going great guns now, but this time he pulls the trigger and misfires. Tom James picks the pass out of the air as interceptions plague the Rams. Cleveland gains possession of midfield late in the first half. Otto Graham transforms the interception into a lightning strike for a touchdown. Graham's long pass is taken in full stride by Danny Lavelli for a sensational 6 points. The high-life slow-motion camera gives us another look at the passing master, Otto Graham, as he performs to perfection. Graham leads Lavelli just right, and Lavelli, with the aid of Ray Renfro's block, completes a fast and furious 50-yard scoring play. On the extra point attempt, Tom James calls the numbers, spots the ball, throws the boots, it's true to the mark, and the Browns are ahead 17-7. For the 4th time today, Lou Groza kicks off for Cleveland. On the Los Angeles 5-yard line, Ron Waller takes the ball, and Waller's away on a sparkling 32-yard return before the Browns drive him out of bounds. With a little more than a minute remaining in the first half, Van Brocklin passes to Skeets Quinlan for 14 yards. But it's a costly gain for the Rams as Quinlan, shaken up on the play, is forced to leave the game. With time running out, Los Angeles has to pass. Van Brockton throws downfield, but for the 5th time in the first half, Cleveland's alert defensive play ruins the Rams. Walt Michaels makes this key interception in the Browns' 44. Cleveland is content to run out the clock. On a draw play, Ed Modulewski carries for 10 yards to the Rams' 46, where the first half ends. Los Angeles leaves the field trailing the world champion Cleveland Browns 17-7 at halftime. Intermission activities of the Coliseum are gay and colorful, and the festive holiday crowd enjoys the exciting atmosphere. The story of the first half, Cleveland intercepted 5 passes to either stop a drive or set up a score. The second half gets underway when Woodley Lewis kicks off for Los Angeles. Bob Smith takes the ball right on the goal line and carries it back to the Cleveland 20, where it's 1st and 10 for the Browns. Otto Graham takes to the air at the outset with a flare pass to Ed Modulewski that moves the ball out to the Browns' 41-yard line. On a quick handoff, Big Mo plows for 5 yards. Graham on another flare pass pegs the big Maurice Bassett, who's rolled out of bounds on the Los Angeles 44. A sturdy Ram defense halts the Cleveland drive, and Lou Groza lines up for a 48-yard field goal attempt. The toes try goes awry, and Willard Sherman shags it for an automatic touchback as Los Angeles takes over. The Rams' Ron Waller runs roughshod around right end in a 7-yard stampede. Deacon Dan Towler cleaves through the Cleveland line for 5 more yards. But the Ram attack is held at bay, and Van Brockton kicks to the Browns. Ken Cons takes the punt on his 30 and canters 24 yards to the Los Angeles 46. Number 86, Danny Lavelli, leads the Browns offensive unit into action. On a quick opener, Maurice Bassett rocks the Rams for a fast 12 yards. Otto Graham rolls out and around right end and races to the Los Angeles 19-yard line. Cleveland huddles up. Graham calls the signals, and the alert end zone camera catches Otto in action as he reels off a rousing run that goes all the way. This is Graham's big day, and what a game he's playing. With Tom James holding, Lou Groza converts again, and the Cleveland lead swells to a 24-7 count over the Los Angeles Rams. Lou Groza has his talented toe working overtime today as he kicks off again. This one goes to Woodley Lewis in the end zone, and Lewis brings it back to the Los Angeles 27. Towler on a quick thrust through the middle, picks up 11 yards and a first down. Van Brockton, who has had tough sailing so far, runs into stormy seas again when Sam Palumbo swipes his pass and Cleveland takes possession on the Los Angeles 36. Much to the dismay of the Rams. The Rams rush Graham, but the old pro looks like an eager rookie as he spins away for a short gain. Going great guns, Graham fires a pass to Lavelli for a first down on the Los Angeles 20. Graham was never greater as he riddles the Rams with another pass to Dub Jones, and it's goal to go for Cleveland. The Miller end zone camera records a classic shot of Otto Graham scoring his second touchdown of the game on a quarterback sneak. The opening was there, and Graham adds another 6 points to the Browns' total. Cleveland boosts its lead to an overwhelming 31-7 as Lou Groza directs another extra point through the upright. 2 minutes remaining to be played in the third quarter as Cleveland's Groza kicks off to the Rams' Ronnie Waller. Waller returns to the Los Angeles 28-yard line. Billy Wade, playing quarterback for the Rams, gives to Dan Towler in a draw play, and the Deacon picks up 6. There's a mix-up in the Los Angeles backfield as Bill Wade misses connections on a handoff, and Carlton Massey recovers for Cleveland on the Rams' 41-yard line. It's a tough break for Los Angeles, and Billy Wade leads a downhearted herd of Rams to the sideline as the third quarter draws to a close with Los Angeles trailing Cleveland 31-7 in football's World Championship. Fourth period play begins with Otto Graham fading to pass. Graham throws, but Don Burrows intercepts for Los Angeles. Burrows almost breaks loose on a hair-raising run to the Rams' 39. Graham comes over to the sideline for a few reassuring words from his coach, Paul Brown. Prosperity is short-lived, for Los Angeles loses the ball in the following play when Len Ford bats Bill Wade's pass into the air and catches it on the Los Angeles 32. Coach Sid Gilman is sad now. Otto Graham leads Los Angeles linemen a merry chase as he tries to launch an aerial. Otto winds up and whips one goalward, but the Rams have this play covered like a blanket, and the pass is incomplete. A penalty shoves the Browns back. Then the Rams shove them further as they drop Graham 6 yards behind the line. The situation goes to 4th and 34, forcing the Browns to punt. Horace Gillum kicks to Woodley Lewis on the Los Angeles 17, and Lewis gets back to his own 26. Defense comes to the fore as Billy Wade is waylaid by a host of burly Browns way back on the Los Angeles 8-yard line for an 18-yard loss. With its back to the wall, Los Angeles moves in a punt formation, and Norm Van Brocklin kicks out of danger. Kenny Kahns takes the punt on his 47 and returns to the midfield marker. Maurice Bassett pulls his way through center for 5 yards. Bassett tries again, but he's hit head-on and tossed for a 2-yard loss. Otto Graham uncorks a surprise pass. Ray Renfro wraps it up and races away from the Rams to complete a 35-yard scoring play. Graham's second payoff pass gives Cleveland an insurmountable 38-7 lead over Los Angeles. For the 7th time, Lou Groza puts his foot into the football, and there it goes. Lewis receives the kick on the goal line and takes off on a brilliant carry that covers 43 yards. A fine return by the Rams' Woodley Lewis. Despite the score, the Rams are still giving their all. Billy Wade fades way back and unfurls a tremendous toss downfield. The pass ball's incomplete, but the officials detect interference on the part of the Browns, and Los Angeles has a first down on the Cleveland 13. Ronnie Waller carries on a crossbuck and plunges to the Browns' 2-yard line. Los Angeles cheerleaders whoop it up. Ronnie Waller gets the call and answers by packing the pigskin to pay dirt for the Rams' second touchdown. Graham and Brown won't relax even with a comfortable lead. Les Richter adds the extra point, but the Rams are far behind at 38-14. Los Angeles attempts to regain possession on an onside kick, but Cleveland's Don Paul scoops up the ball and races the wrong way for 25 yards before he's piled up by both Ram and Brown ball players on the Cleveland 21. With 2 minutes to play, Coach Brown gets ready to send George Ratterman into action. Bob Smith hits the middle as Cleveland tries to kill the clock. Ratterman goes into the game. And Otto Graham ends his long and illustrious career, one of the most spectacular in football history, as he jogs off the gridiron for the final time to the plaudits of Los Angeles fans and his happy teammates. The gun sounds as Cleveland begins a play. An in-rushing Ram steals the ball, but it's too late. The game is over. Cleveland defeats Los Angeles by a resounding 38-14 score. Paul Brown, one of football's most successful coaches, runs to congratulate the Rams coach, Sid Gilman. Bowing out in a blaze of glory is one of the gridiron's all-time greats, Otto Graham, who for the second consecutive year rises to spectacular heights to pilot the Cleveland Browns to football's World Championship.